The following video may or may not contain language not suitable for those who get offended easily.
It was a typical Saturday night. My friends and I had just finished a meeting of the plans. It was a normal meeting. Talked about a few zombies and that was about it. We planned to go to my house after the meeting, so that's where we went. My bestie Solar Flare had a date so she couldn't tag along. The friends I decided to take were Rouse, my boyfriend Nightcap, Spyreese, Wintermelon, Mistletoe, Lima Pleurodon, Savage Spinach, Plucky Clover, and Briar Rouse. We were about a block away from my house when we saw something huge running into the woods. We appeared to see a huge behemoth-like thing dash into the woods. It looked about 7 feet tall and looked very muscular. We all stood there in a sort of shock state, wondering what we saw. I was very freaked out, wondering what that was and if it saw us and was watching now. My boyfriend must have saw that I was really scared, so he lightened the mood by saying,
"It must have been Shaq trying to sell someone Old Spice body wash."
I was glad we brought the 4 boys, because it really helped with the fact I was with 4 other girls my age of about 16 and one slightly over 21. We then left the thought alone and finished the walk back to my house. We finished the walk to my house soon and everyone went inside, except for me. I thought I heard something coming from the forests surrounding my house, like footsteps. But I thought nothing of it and went inside. We started off our night of activities with a game of charades. Our team was winning by 2 points. When the sound of the gate opening and closing from outside my room made all of us jump. Lima Pleurodon said he was going to go downstairs and see if anyone was in the backyard. I ushered to call the police because I was freaked out, but Rose told me not to, because she said it might be a friend or some kids pranking us. I really wish I had, because a scream from Lima Pleurodon made my hopes sink. He said he saw a really big shadowy figure standing in the middle of the backyard. I almost threw up on hearing this. But again I didn't call the police. It was about an hour later and we hadn't even thought about the person in the backyard, when suddenly we heard. It sounded like someone was pounding at my door. I was freaking out. Then I saw the door begin to twist. Savage Spinach went into my closet and grabbed the shotgun I had in there and pointed it towards the door. Then suddenly our friend Bananasaurus Rex burst through the door laughing. Apparently it was her toying around with us. We all gave her some hate for scaring us like that, but it was all in good fun. Then I asked about how she appeared much larger in the backyard. Her next words destroyed me.
"I only came through the front door, never in the backyard."
Suddenly from downstairs, we heard a plate crash in the kitchen. Everyone jumped and started worrying about who was down there. I guess I felt brave, so I volunteered to go down and see who it was. I looked from behind the wall, and then I suddenly felt my heart come up into my throat. I saw in the kitchen, some huge pig-like beast eating all of the food in the fridge. Now being in the League of Heroes, I've seen my fair share of pigs. But this guy was nowhere near as round and piggish as the others. This guy was huge, like unnaturally huge. He was built like some sort of pro wrestler pig that you wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. I was ready to head upstairs and call the cops, but I guess he noticed me, and his words he spoke to me will forever scar my memory.
"Hey! Where are you going with that pretty body of yours?"
I floored it back upstairs as quick as I could to lock my door. I got upstairs and locked the door faster than ever, and then I called the cops. He got up to the door of my room, fidgeted with the lock, and started trying to bash the door in with brute force. I whispered to everybody to jump out the window in case the intruder broke down the door, and we did. We leapt out the window, and thank God, heard police sirens approaching the house. We told the cops all the information we had about the man and that he was still in the house. The police came out about 5 minutes later with the man in cuffs. They told us his name was Bobo the Bulky, a well-known pig wrestler, and that he was hiding in our pantry. Needless to say, he was taken to jail for breaking and entering. I finished the night with my friends and we didn't need to worry about that creep anymore. I'm glad the police found Bobo the Bulky in my pantry. If he wasn't found, who knows what he could have done. Murder, kidnapping, rape, or some combination of the 3. Anyways, I'm glad that he's in jail. He should stay there for a long time.